Hi everyone, so tonight I thought I'd give you a taste of visualization into the future. So if you're not someone who normally visualizes, that's okay. Just listen to the words and try and attach some emotions and feelings to the words as we go along. Alright, so if you can close your eyes for me. Take a couple of deep breaths in and out. Now let's just imagine for a second that we've got our perfect lives, the lives that we're intended to live, the lives that we love the most, the lives that, that we want to live. Just imagine that it's all plotted out. And so there's a plan on the table, right? Just imagine that there are steps that you have to go through in order to get to that life that you want to live, that dream life. So now that your eyes are closed and you're imagining this, just take two to three steps and just imagine yourself doing those steps. Okay? Now with those steps, imagine what it would take to do those steps. Imagine what you would need. Imagine who you would need to help you do those steps. Just really get into the feeling of it. Get into the excitement of doing it, knowing that you're moving towards your dream life and moving towards your goals. And you're kicking some really big goals as well. And you're doing so well, and so just keep taking a few deep breaths in. That's it. Now, because you're kicking these goals, you're celebrating along the way too. So you're celebrating that you're actually achieving these smaller goals, which will get you to your dream life. Okay? So just imagine what it would be like to actually celebrate after 3 months of doing these steps and doing these activities that will help you move towards your goal. Just imagine the sensations that are going through your body. Imagine what you would be thinking to yourself, which you would never have thought of before. Imagine who's there with you. Imagine what you would be doing. Imagine how you would be feeling. Imagine the enormous satisfaction you would be getting from moving towards your goals. And sure, there may be a few fears along the way, but you're overcoming those fears. And yes, it takes time to overcome them, but you are overcoming them. And just imagine now that you've actually achieved a milestone towards your goal and your dream life. Imagine how happy and excited you would be. Okay, just imagine how you would be rewarding yourself. Just imagine what people would be saying to you about the changes that they've seen in you. Imagine how you would be feeling about your life. Imagine who's there with you. Now just step forward in time, say about 6 months from there, and you've actually achieved about 3 milestones now, and you've celebrated along the way, and you're now, say about halfway to your goal, right? And it's a big goal. You know, it's not a little goal. And you're doing all the steps. You're doing everything it takes to do those things. And yes, you may have some limiting beliefs, but you're working on those limiting beliefs. Each time you come up with a limiting belief, you then tackle that limiting belief. You find out where that limiting belief came from and where it originated. And then you change the story from that defining moment that gave you that limiting belief. And from there, you develop new, healthy, empowering beliefs that will move you forward in time and move you forward towards your goals and towards your milestones. And notice the enormous amount of satisfaction you're getting from actually replacing those limiting beliefs. Imagine how your life is now changing for the better. Imagine all of the things that you can do now because you've actually now got a habit of replacing those limiting beliefs with positive, empowering beliefs. And just stay in that moment for a bit. And breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. That's it. Really feel those emotions. Feel that excitement. Feel that joy. Feel that peace. Feel that love. Now I'm going to step you forward in time, say about a year from there, right? Now, you have basically achieved that goal. This very big goal that you have in your life, you have replaced your limiting beliefs, you have overcome those fears that were holding you back from actually doing what you needed to do to be able to achieve that goal, and you've actually now achieved it. So notice the sensations that are going through your body. Notice what's going on around you. Notice where you are. Notice how you're feeling about life. Notice who's there with you. Notice the enormous amount of enjoyment that you have with your life. Notice what you're hearing. Notice what other people are saying to you. Notice how proud you are of yourself. Notice how much more you enjoy your life now. And now that you have actually achieved that goal, imagine yourself just celebrating like you never would have before, that you've achieved that goal. So you're doing something special and symbolic to you that helps you to celebrate the achievement of that goal. Whether you got a promotion and you got that dream car that you wanted, whether you went on a holiday on your own overseas, whether you saved up enough money and bought your dream home, whether you got into that really wonderful relationship that you were looking for most of your life, whether you just rebuilt that relationship with yourself so that you can enjoy things a lot better, so that you can love yourself and love others better. So just take a few deep breaths in and a few deep breaths out. And really feel those emotions, that enormous amount of joy, that enormous amount of satisfaction, that enormous amount of excitement as you head on in towards your next goal and planning that out. And your next goal is going to be bigger and better. And it's, of course, it's going to have hurdles along the way, but you're certain within yourself that you can tackle those and that you can get through those hurdles to be able to reach that goal. How does that feel to you? Is that exciting for you? Is that fun for you? Do you see your hurdles and your and those things that are holding you back now as challenges to be overcome and to be able to move past? Do you see how life can be for you? How exciting it can be? How fun it can be? How satisfying it can be? Remember to have lots of gratitude, so always implement the gratitude. And take a few deep breaths in and a few deep breaths out. Really connect in with those emotions. Really visualize what it is you want and what it is you're working towards and what it is you're planning for. And really know within your heart that you can achieve it. That you are strong enough. That you are good enough. That you belong in this world, and because you belong in this world, you can do it. That's right, you can do it. Take a few deep breaths in and a few deep breaths out. In and out. Notice the sensations that are going through your body. Notice who's around you. Notice what they're saying to you. Notice what you're hearing. Notice what's going on around you. Notice what you're doing. Notice how the situation has changed from 2 years ago when you couldn't achieve that first goal to now where you're kicking goals all of the time. Notice the enormous amount of satisfaction and joy and gratitude that you have for your life now. Notice how excited and how happy you are about your life, and how much gratitude and how much self-satisfaction you have. Take a few deep breaths in and a few deep breaths out. Really get into the visualization, get into the emotions, and heighten those emotions. Feel those emotions go up. So you were feeling joy at 5, at a level 5. Really feel that joy go up to a level 9. And breathe in and breathe out. And really dream about it. And really get into it. Notice what's going on around you. Notice that you are really focused and really driven to having that dream life of yours, that life that you have longed for so long. And notice how you're feeling because you are getting closer and closer to that life. So close that you can almost touch it. And just notice the excitement. Notice the emotions and the sensations going through your body. Notice how much happier you are. Now slowly and gently come back to the here and now and open your eyes. So now that we've done this demonstration of visualization, I would actually like for you to drop in the comments below what you found helpful with that visualization, what you actually visualized, what emotions came up for you during that visualization, what things you think you may need to overcome, and tell me about your dream life. Tell me about the goals that you were working towards in that visualization. All right, guys, so it's a Friday night and I'll leave you with that homework tonight. And I look forward to reading your comments down below. Have a great night. Bye.